So I'm gonna be more of an influencer now.
All right, influence me.
Yeah, well, just wait. So, had a guy come to us who has brought us several projects in the past. My voice is fried from a festival, so be easy on me. This is part of a jet ski lift, and he needs these tabs extended. For what reason? I don't know. But
got a bigger jet ski now.
maybe bigger jet ski. But we're gonna use our shop saver, obviously, to cut new versions of all these tabs. So I'm just backward engineering everything, taking note of how big these holes are and their location so that we can transfer these to CAD, draw longer ones, cut them out of 3/8, slice these off and weld new ones on. That is the first thing we're doing for mystery customer A. And the second thing I'm gonna try to knock out in the next 2 hours is this gentleman brought us these 2 forks from a bobcat or a forklift or whatever, and he wants me to make the forks go in here in these pockets in the back, and this is a receptacle for a trailer hitch. It's a much fancier version of the thing I made to do the same thing, but these 2 pins here, right here, go through holes that are yet to exist in the forks. So these are pretty hard, so I'm going to use the hypertherm, I think, and just pierce 2 holes in the tip of the forks. So same customer, 2 random projects, but lots of plasma.
Ooh.
Let's make some fire.
Let's go.
After careful measurement.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to use this, but this was a fun trick if you're ever trying to duplicate a part. You can take a piece of paper, like say you didn't have a CNC plasma and you wanted to just make a pattern and transfer this to a piece of sheet metal. You take a piece of paper, lay it over something that's got holes or some kind of pattern, and take a wide pencil and just start coloring it, and the pencil lead will catch the edge of all the holes or any edges of the metal. And then you can, the edge will reveal itself. You know kind of where it is. And you pull it off, and you can see very clearly the outline. So if I were to make this manually, I could just then cut this, lay it over a piece of metal, scribe it. But because I want to digitize this, it's actually easier for me to just measure this, transfer the measurements onto a sheet of paper, and then give them to Spike. I always urge you to give measurements for parts to a Spike.
Yeah, get your own
Go
Spike.
get a Spike and then give him all of your measurements.
Yeah.
And it's just that easy.
Yeah.
And here's one I prepared earlier.
Yeah. All right, measure on.
All right, I'll keep it going. All right, so we're back at the computer. Woo! YouTube, see? So what you want to do, I'm gonna make a sketch so Spike doesn't have to, because he's busy. All right, so I've drawn the 2D part, and now, because I'm in Fusion, to make a drawing, I need to turn it into a 3D part. So I'm just gonna extrude this 3/8, 5. That is the part in question I need to make 4 of. And so we will go to drawing from design, save this as jet ski lift plate, and then hit OK. Come in here and make sure that, yeah, 8.5 by 11. I'm gonna pick the top view, and I'm gonna do this 1:1 because the part is small enough. Just gonna put it right here because I want to see because it's small enough to print 1-to-1 scale on a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper, I'm just gonna print this and go hold it up to my part and make sure my measurements work. So I'm gonna Control P on this bad boy. Gonna make a portrait, 8.5 by 11, fits paper, print. Should be 1-to-1 scale. Let's see. And yeah, let's go. Let me turn this off. So,
like cheap. No, it bad so like this plate. That this is for just taking.
So these other holes are a little close together.
It'll be like this.
What I could do is measure the space in between these holes and use that to double check. So in between I've got
Width.
no, not that.
Nothing will be sitting on top of this side.
Alright, so I've got, go back to this sketch here, edit this sketch between this circle and this circle. We got 2.1 inches minus 1/2 inch, so 2.1 minus 0.5 should be 1.6 inches in between, and in real life I measured 1.63. So I need to add 30 thousandths to this dimension. So I'm going to delete this dimensional constraint. I'm going to reestablish my mirror line here, and then move each of them 15 thousandths or 0.015 inches further from the center line. So 1.0 or that 1.065. Push that out a little bit. 1.065, and that should account for the 0.03 or 30 thousandths difference. So we finish this sketch, go back to the drawing, save this part. And what that'll do is, because we have a drawing made from a part, now you have this warning up here. Click that. Should make the drawing, because it's all parametric in Fusion, the drawing has now been updated to match the parent part that I changed. So now I'm going to print this again. I would be doing this much faster if I wasn't explaining it for camera. For all those people that are like, how do you make money doing this? I don't. Where's the print dialog? Here it is. Print. So let's see if that fixed it. That's the ticket. So all the holes line up pretty dang good. Yeah, that'll do. All right, just got to cut 4 of these out of 3/8 plate, which I will load on the plasma cutter here and then cut those off. So I need to make a note of where these things are so I get the spacing right. Of course, this is galvanized, so I'll make a big old mess. I'm just gonna take a cutoff wheel and roll it roll it up here. I'll probably measure it too. Well, why not? So from the bottom, inch and a half for 19 and a half here, 19 and a half, 22, 22 and an 8, 16. Oh, that doesn't work. All from the bottom. Inch and a half, 4, 19 and a half, 22 and 16. Okay, time to suit up and cut these off. This Lift Arc Studios video is brought to you by Lift Arc Studios. We have new Lift Arc Studios merch. It says Lift Arc Studios on it. It's for sale on liftarcstudios.com. It's a Lift Arc summer.
Summer beats alive wire, we're gonna move always. Lift our summer, sunbeams on it, we're gonna groove all day. Lift our summer with these cool hats, looking cool with our new shirts. It's gonna be a Lift Arc summer, 'cause you can wear our merch.
So I kind of love these jobs where somebody brings like a part or a piece of a mechanism that needs to be fixed or modified or extended or strengthened or any of that sort of thing. It's like welding and problem solving 101. And usually they're quick turnover jobs. People usually pay in cash. Unless you work for the IRS, then they pay with their credit card, and I pay all sorts of fees. But they're fun, they're quick, they fill in the little gaps we have in between the bigger projects, you know, when it's like we're waiting for something to get powder coated or waiting on a deposit. It's like, oh, we've got these small things that walked in the door, let's knock them out. So welding and repair is a big part of what we offer here, and it sure is fun. I don't know why I'm being so sarcastic right now. I do genuinely enjoy it. Yeah, because the big long jobs, there's a delayed gratification. You got to wait for months sometimes to get that like payoff. Like, oh, there it is. That's what we've been building. Where the quick ones are like problem, work, solution. I feel good.
Yeah.
So I like them a lot.
Yep.
And keep bringing them to us.
Yep.
We're located, at least for now, in downtown Roanoke, and then we'll always be in Roanoke in one form or another. So come find us, liftarkstudios.com, or email designteam@liftarkstudios.com. And then he'll answer.
Don't email me.
No,
Oh yeah, email me. Sorry. Email me at designteam@liftarkstudios.com.
And if Spike ignores your email, you can email me at tay@liftarkstudios.com. But please email him first.
Yes, email me.